Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the greatest MMA trivia show on the internet. Today, we've got two fresh faces to compete once again inside the MMA cage. Bring them in. First of all, we have got Nick from Iowa. What's going on, Nick?
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's going good, man. Looking forward to this showdown in the cage.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Cool. Of course. And then we've got the one and only Kloss from Florida. Florida man Kloss himself. What's going on, man?
Oh, fuck yeah, bud, dude. Just screwing around.
Cool. Cool, man. I'm sure it's a lot warmer down there in Florida than it is here in Idaho or Iowa. So.
Oh, yeah, I got my air conditioner
anyway,
right now.
Let's get straight into it, boys. Sick. That's what's up. So, Nick, tell us how you got into watching the sport that we all love so much.
Oh, man, it's a pretty good story, actually. My older cousin got me into MMA, and at the time, you'd only see it on like one of those Fox Sports channels or something. But it was right around when Pride had their second event in Vegas, Pride 33. It's like a legendary event. We went live. My cousin took me there, and I've been fucking hooked ever since, man. That was like, remember when Gomi and Nick Diaz that fight? So I was there live, and I barely knew what the fuck it was. But, yeah, I've been watching since then. Pretty hardcore fan.
Dude.
But these days, some of these fight nights suck. I'm not as hardcore anymore, but I still keep up, you know. And I'm telling you about the other events I've been to, me and Jensen. So, yeah, man, that's it.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Jensen, Nick the Dane, getting his friend Nick on the show. Kloss, I'll ask you the same thing. How did you get into this sport that we all love so much?
Yeah, dude, my cousin had a copy of UFC Undisputed 2009 on the Xbox. And I was like, oh, dude, this game is pretty sick. And one day I was scrolling through TV and saw it come up on Spike. And I'll never forget the fight, dude. It was Terry Martin versus Chris Lieben. And Terry Martin won about 2 rounds and 4 minutes of the third round of that fight before Chris Lieben knocked him out and won. And I was like, oh, shit. This is the greatest sport ever because you never will ever see a comeback like that in any other sport. So I've been hooked ever since, dude. I watched it on Fuel TV for a while. Oh, I love MMA.
Oh, yeah.
That's sick, man. Yeah, dude, watching Gomi versus Nick Diaz live would have been sick. And then back in the days when Chris Lieben was just knocking fools out, that's sick, man. I've only been watching since 2019 myself, so I wish I could have been around for those glory days. Nick, I'll ask you one more question, and we'll get right into it. Who is your favorite fighter of all time and why?
So at that event, almost Pride 33, almost everybody we were rooting for lost. Nogueira got knocked out. Vanderlei got knocked out by Dan Henderson. But Shogun beat Alistair Overeem and knocked him out. And ever since then, he's been my favorite. Even though it was ugly by the time he retired. But goddamn, man, he's my all-time favorite.
Yeah, dude, he was kicking him on the ground. That fight is so awesome.
Yeah.
Wish they'd bring that back.
Shogun hung on a little too long, unfortunately. Kloss, I'll ask you the same thing. Who is your favorite fighter of all time and why?
Dude, you missed the best part of my favorite fighter's career. If you got into it 2019, I love Tony Ferguson, dude. And you were there right when Tony time ended, apparently. Because I think he lost 2020 is when Gaethje smashed him, and that was the end. After that, but God, dude, I love Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, that whole COVID era.
Yeah,
I wish I would have been able to see Tony's 12-fight win streak, man.
Oh, it was so fun, dude. Because you knew every single one of those fights you can go back and watch because you knew it was going to be bananas every time. I think for a while he had the most Darce chokes. Probably nobody was getting them. He would pull out the wildest shit. Like it seemed like it didn't matter who you were and what you were good at and how much better you were than him, he was going to pull some trick out of his ass and beat you, no matter what. Oh, it was so much fun.
What's your favorite Tony Ferguson fight?
Probably Tony versus Edson Barbosa, maybe. That was a fun one.
Okay.
He does
Sick.
foul the hell out of him. In the first round, he kicks him in the head on the ground, but that fight is sick. Because he makes Barbosa shoot on him, dude. He gets Barbosa. He turned him into a wrestler.
Wow. Oh, so you're a wrestler now. Nick, what's your favorite Shogun fight?
Oh, man. Probably when he knocked out Machida to win the UFC belt. Because that first fight, it was a fucking robbery, you know. But when he knocked out Machida, everybody thought it was done by then. And he wasn't yet, you know. So that was good. Everybody thought it was the Machida era. Remember Joe Rogan? And then the next fight.
Era. The very short Machida era.
End of the Machida era. Didn't last long.
Yeah, they hyped him up so hard, dude. They had him drinking his own pee. He thought, like,
This is not pee, by the way. This is Doritos.
Machida juice.
Just say it. Okay, let's do the coin flip. Let's see who's gonna go first. Let's do this. All right, it is Nick. Nick, you are first, my friend. So, Nick, you are first. Let's get into this right here. All right, Nick, your first question. Now, this one's kind of a convoluted one. I tried to make this simpler, but couldn't really figure it out. Randy Couture left the UFC after he became champion. This broke the UFC heavyweight title lineage. Which fighter bought the lineage back? Now, this was in 2011 when he came into the UFC. This fighter did not compete for a UFC title when he came to the UFC, but he technically was the lineal champion when he came to the organization. So which fighter is this?
Oh, shit. I'm going to have to guess. Damn, I don't think it's right, though. There haven't been that many heavyweight champions, right?
So he wasn't ever heavyweight champion in the UFC. But when Randy Couture left the UFC after he became champion, he lost immediately after to Instant Inoue. And then the lineage went through a bunch of different organizations. And this fighter brought the lineage back to the UFC in his UFC debut. When he came back, he was technically the lineal champion.
Oh, man. I have to say Nogueira, but I think it's wrong. Because that was
Big
before
Nog.
20.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. That is incorrect. Kloss, you want to give this one a crack?
Yeah, I think it's Alistar Overeem.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. So, Alistair Overeem is the correct answer, dude. Sick. So this is when he fought Brock after he. So what happened was Fedor was the lineal champion in Pride, and then when Fedor went over to Strikeforce, he lost to Verdum. Verdum then lost to Alistair, and then Strikeforce was over at that point. Alistair Overeem goes to fight Brock, beats him, but then he lost the title to I think it was Bigfoot.
Holy shit.
Or I think he lost to Bigfoot in his next fight, and then Bigfoot went on to fight for the belt. But yes, that is correct, dude. Good stuff there. Okay, so Kloss, that was Nick's question. This next one is yours. And this is a boxing question. This Georgia-born super welterweight champion was tragically shot in 2009. What is his name?
Oh my God. If I had multiple choice, I could pick it right off too. What was that guy's name? I can't remember that one.
Okay, no worries. Nick, you want to give this one a shot? This is the only boxing question. Oh, go ahead.
Georgia boy.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Okay, is it Arturo Gotti? Didn't he get shot? I know that's not it. Or no, Arturo. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that is incorrect. I'll give you one more shot at it, both of you guys. So I'll give you one more shot. Kloss.
If I had multiple choice, I'd pick it right off, dude. If I saw that name, I'd know who it was. Oh my God, that's so long ago.
Yeah, it is 2009. This is the only boxing question on here. So
I have no idea, man.
okay, no worries. We'll reveal the answer. It is Vernon Forrest.
Vernon Forrest, dude. Oh my God, it was like I knew the second I saw it.
So yeah, he got shot. He got robbed and shot in Atlanta. Tragically died. So, so Kloss, that was your question. We'll give this next one will be Nick's. Who was the first Strikeforce welterweight champion?
Oh man. Nick Diaz.
Is Nick Diaz your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
It's wrong.
Nick Diaz is the correct answer. It was Nick Diaz, the first ever Strikeforce welterweight champion. So got it all tied up with 2 M's here. Kloss, this next question will be yours, my friend.
All right.
Name the 5 Strikeforce middleweight champions.
Well, Rockhold, Jacare, Dang, I didn't watch too much Strikeforce. I've been a UFC boy. How am I drawing such a blank on this? I don't think. Oh, what's his name? He was in the military. That Green Beret dude there that lies all the time. God.
I'm having trouble remembering his name too.
Yeah, what the heck is that Joker's name? He's been on PKA. Shout out Wings of Redemption, dude. Green Beret lies all the dang time. Dang, he had that show where he was like chasing down Nazis. Just giving Mick a free one on that one. Was in Strikeforce. I don't think Diaz fought at middleweight at that point. He was only at welterweight. Yeah, not middleweight.
Okay, we'll give you 10 more seconds.
Rockhold. Oh, Yoel Romero. That's another one, dude. If I can at least get those 3 on the board, maybe I can get ahead.
Okay, so you've given us 3 names. The 3 names you've given us were Jacare, Luke Rockhold, and Yoel Romero. So there is some more names. Some of those are correct. But if Nick can give me 2 more, or if he can finish it out, I will give him the point. So Nick, it is your turn.
So it is Jacare, Rockhold. It's King Mo and Musasi. And there's one more, I think.
There was only ever 5.
Damn, King Mo.
Tim Kennedy. The guy you were talking about is Tim Kennedy.
Tim Kennedy.
Okay.
He was a Strikeforce camp.
I don't.
Okay.
Was he the champion in Strikeforce though? I'll say
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I
Okay, so we're going to reveal the answer. We got Kung Lee, Jake Shields, Rockhold, Souza, and Frank Shamrock.
Jake Shields.
So actually, Tim Kennedy was never middleweight champion. That's why I was having a hard time remembering his name.
Was
But
he a welterweight?
Jake Shields won the middleweight champ. A lot of these guys ended up fighting at middleweight or at welterweight in the UFC. I think Jake Shields definitely was one. But yeah, so Kloss, that's your point. You got that one. We'll get you on the board here. Okay, so you have 2 M's, my friend. So that was your question. This next one goes to Nick. Name the 6 men to beat Fedor.
Verdum, Ryan Bader, Dan Henderson, a Japanese guy, I think, when they stopped because of a cut on his head. Can't remember the guy's name.
Nobody knows his name, but he is on here.
He's one of them. So, okay, there's got to be 2 more I'm forgetting.
Now, remember, if you don't name the other two, Kloss gets a chance to steal.
I know one, dude. I'm hoping he gets the one that I don't. I can't quite remember.
Was it Matt Mitrione, maybe? I'll say him too.
That's 5.
Bader beat him twice, so I know
That's true.
And then the Japanese guy and Verdum.
Okay.
And Henderson.
So you've given us Hendo, Verdum, Mitrione, Bader. What was the other one you gave me?
The Japanese guy. I can't remember.
Oh, okay, but you didn't name his name. Okay, so that's 4. Kloss, can you finish out the list?
Kevin Randleman.
Kevin Randleman. And is that your? Do you have any more names?
Well, I guess that means he got one wrong. Fedor. Damn, that was a long time ago. Who was the first? I remember Randleman got him.
Oh, I
He
think
beat Rampage. He beat Crow Cop. It was some bum too. Some bum did beat him. Now that I'm thinking it through, dude, somebody did when it was like, oh, what the hell?
If I remember, can I get back in, or that's probably
If Kloss doesn't give me an answer here soon, I'll let you.
Damn, I shouldn't have swung Randleman in there, dude. He wouldn't have known that one. All right, no, I don't know what it is.
Tell us the last name.
It's Bigfoot
Nick.
Silver. Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
Hounding him.
So the guy,
Oh,
the Japanese guy
him?
was. Yeah, no, Randleman never did beat him. The Japanese guy was Kosaka. So Bigfoot, Verdum, Bader, Hendo, and Mitrione, dude. Good memory there, Nick. All right, so that ties the game up. Good stuff there. Okay, that was Nick's question. This next one is for you, Kloss. How many KOs does Fedor have on his record? KO wins.
13.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, 13.
Okay, 13. That is incorrect. Nick, will give you a chance to steal.
I'll say 20.
20. Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So he has 16 knockouts on his record.
Say 20 is way too many.
So, Kloss, that one goes to you, my friend. You have just spelled mixed martial arts. Congratulations. Okay, so Nick, you got a chance to steal that one. You got it incorrect. This next one will be yours. How long was Fedor's longest winning streak?
I think
another number. How many fights? Basically, just asking for a number.
I think it got to 30. I'll say 30.
30. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, that is incorrect. Kloss.
I don't think it was that long. It was like 22.
22. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, we'll go 22.
Okay, so it was 27.
27.
Now, some places I looked had it 28, but most places I looked had it at 27. So Nick was closest there without Nick was closest. You had 22, he had 30. So we're gonna give that point to Nick. This next question is for Nick. Name the two promotions, or name just two promotions Fedor fought in besides Bellator, Pride, and Strikeforce.
One of them was Affliction. He knocked out Tim Sylvia, or choked him out, I think. Damn. So Affliction. Maybe another Japanese one, or a Russian one. M1 Global or something like that. That's what I'll say. Affliction and M1. Okay.
Now you did give us two. Those two are correct. But if Kloss can give me some more he fought in, and maybe 3 he fought in, then I will give him the point. But they are kind of obscure.
Dream, I think. I think he had one fight in Dream. There's one, the Combat something. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. These are going to be some weird Russian, Ukrainian ones that I don't know.
Okay, so we're going to give the point to Nick.
Yeah,
Rings,
Dream.
Bodog, M1,
Ryzen, really?
Affliction, and Dream. When he knocked out Rampage, that was actually in Ryzen.
I was going to say K1. Maybe did a K1 thing, but
he never did fight
K1.
K1.
Ryzen out there, damn.
Okay, so Nick, that is your point. That was your question. This next one is for Kloss. Kimbo Slice has 5 MMA wins. How many can you name?
Data 5,000. What the hell would anybody? That's like the MMA wins. He lost on Tough immediately to Roy Nelson.
Now those don't count because I didn't know that he had lost to Roy Nelson immediately. But either way, those aren't actually on your record.
Yeah, he didn't even. He just lost one.
Okay, I
now.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, Data 5,000. Yeah, what was that other Joker's name? They were just bum after bum after bum that he fought. That's the only one I know off the top of my mind.
Okay, you're gonna pass it to Nick?
Yeah, go ahead, Nick. Finish her off.
All right. I think I might know all of them. Seth Petrozelli.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
No, he lost.
He got knocked. Yeah,
he
okay,
lost
sorry.
on YouTube, though. So that was a good fight.
No, Tank Abbott. He beat Tank Abbott. And he beat Houston Alexander.
Houston Alexander.
Out of 5,000. He beat James Colossus Thompson. There's one more. Oh, fuck. I just watched the Dark Side of the Cage episode about Kimbo.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's why he's got these down. I'm like, how the hell?
Yeah. So you're getting the point. Ken Shamrock, and I think you already said Tank Abbott. I think Ken Shamrock. Oh, Bo Cantrell.
Who could?
So there you go, man. Then that puts you 2 ahead, Nick. Good stuff there. Digging deep in the recesses of his mind for these questions is Nick. Okay, so Nick stole that one. So this is now Kloss's. Am I getting that mixed up?
I don't even know whose turn it is.
No. Yeah, that was your question. So Nick stole. So this next question is his. What is Butterbean's real name?
Oh, that's a good one.
It's Eric Esch.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's good stuff, dude. That's right. It is Eric Esch. All right, dude. You're cooking with gas now.
No more boxing questions, man. I still got it right.
Hey, you know what? Eric Esch had some MMA fights in Ryzen.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was in the WWE for one boxing.
Hell yeah.
Man.
All right, Nick, that was your question. This next one is for Kloss. What year did the UFC acquire Strikeforce?
2011.
So your final answer?
2010.
Oh,
yes.
Wait. 2011 or 2010?
2010. Yes, send it.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Oh.
Nick, you want to steal this one?
2011?
Yeah, it's 2011.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Boys, it's all wrapped up. That one is for Nick. Oh, you almost had it, Kloss. I was like, oh my God, you're 2010. I was like, oh, shit. All right. Nick, you got it done. Is that applause that I hear? The crowd goes wild for Nick in Iowa. Nick, you just won MMA Nerd. Congratulations, my friend. We're going to give you some time to talk about anything you want, good, bad, and indifferent in the sport of mixed martial arts.
All right. I think I'm excited. There's finally an event coming to Des Moines after it's been since 25 years, I think. 2000, they were in Cedar Rapids. So regardless of how shitty the fight night is, I'll probably go, and it'll be fun to, I'm sure they'll have a good turnout and shit. Maybe we'll sell it out, but I know Jensen's coming, so I might as well go. But yeah, man, looking forward to it.
Sick. Shout out to Nick Jensen going by the alias Charlie Bronson here on the chat. He is a former MMA Nerd competitor. Maybe we'll get you guys together since you both have a win now. Kloss, my friend, don't get down. You'll have another chance to compete. But yeah, man, appreciate both of you guys coming on the show, man. And there'll be some more in the future, and hopefully my internet will be better by then too.
Yeah, this was fun, man. Thank you. Good game, man. Awesome. I thought you had me at the beginning, but you got some good answers.
All right, man. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna kick you out of here. We got more stuff to do. But thank you. Yeah, tune in. The show will be dropping at some point on a Sunday. So thank you guys both. Appreciate you.
All right.
And it's time for us to wrap it up.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up. You better wrap that gavel up.